Two major carriers quietly bumped the typo fix fee on a boarding pass to $230 last month. Before you even roll your bag to security, in the next few minutes you'll learn a dozen in-flight giveaways hiding in plain sight, including the trick to score full-size betting in economy. What's the sneakiest airline surcharge you've ever paid? Share below. Ever wonder why the flight attendants disappear behind the galley curtain, yet return with just a single cookie pack for the aisle? Hidden in those metal carts sits a rolling convenience store they guard like gold. An A330 on a typical 7-hour hop lifts off with 220 sleeves of biscuits and delivers barely 90 passengers, who miss that second sugar hit by $9 muffins at arrival, while the crew dumps sealed packs in bins. On some carriers, leftovers must be destroyed under a 2023 FAA hygiene memo. Fix the imbalance by timing your ask for any extra snacks right after the main beverage pass, when trays are stowed and cabin lights dim. Ask in the half-empty cabin moment. One polite request often wins a full tray of cookies, pretzels, even chocolate on international legs. A frequent New Jersey flyer, who logs 40 segments a year, swears his stash once saved a jet-lagged toddler row from meltdown. The attendant thanked him for preempting the scream. The real win: you skip overpriced terminal food and keep energy for the baggage belt. 42% of every soda can poured in-flight never reaches passengers. Airlines label the short pour portion control, but your bloodstream feels the drought. Cabin humidity averages 12%, and the Sahara clocks 25%. Bone dry, that arid air drains moisture from your lungs, lifts heart rate, and leaves you paying $5 for a tiny bottle the moment wheels stop. United quietly admitted in a 2024 cabin manual that dumping half-used cans saves 2 minutes per galley cleanup. Ask early for the entire sealed can or a full-size water when the cart first rolls by. Regulations let crew hand over unopened beverages as long as supplies last, and citing medicine or long-haul dehydration frames the request as health, not greed. Ask early, not during the frenzied trash sweep. One sealed 12-ounce can equals about 2 cups, half the World Health Organization's hourly hydration target at altitude. Sip gradually, cap it between sips, and you skip mid-flight call button shuffles. A tech consultant tested the hack on a 14-hour Singapore leg. She slept through 2 service rounds yet landed without the usual sinus ache, pocketed $8 in terminal water runs, and breezed through immigration feeling refreshed. Small can? Big win! You're halfway over the Pacific when a jackhammer blooms behind your right eye and your travel bottle of pills sits in the checked bag beneath 15,000 kilos of luggage. Cabin air at 12% humidity dries mucous membranes and triples dehydration-triggered headaches. Airlines quietly carry a first aid kit stocked with sealed tablets of ibuprofen, acetaminophen, motion sickness pills, even antihistamines. Yet crews can't hand them out unless someone asks. So most people grind their molars through 4 hours of pain, then pay $4.50 at the arrival newsstand for a single pill, while the onboard stash expires untouched. Ask during the comm after the meal service. Quote, headache or migraine, and flight attendants will open the kit without paperwork. Federal Aviation Regulation 121.309 mandates analgesics in every cabin medical box, and European EASA rules echo it, giving crew legal cover. They'll usually slip to tablets in a paper cup with water. On longer sectors, they may add electrolyte sachets that cost business class nothing but rescue economy travelers. A Texas engineer tried this on a red-eye to Madrid. He swallowed 2 free pills, slept 5 straight hours, and hit customs clear-eyed while seatmates queued for coffee. Head clears, journey continues. Skip the meltdown. Request the kid pack before wheels lift. Most major carriers board with a stash of coloring books, foam wings, and miniature headphones. They issue fewer than 30% because crews assume parents packed entertainment. Those packs are sponsored by a hotel chain or candy brand, so they cost the airline nothing and expire every quarter. In 2024, Qantas tossed 43,000 untouched kits, while parents bought 72,000 duty-free toys. Without them, your 4-year-old hits the boredom wall at cruising altitude, whines at 78 decibels, louder than the cabin's 63 decibel hum, while seatmates eye you like you've smuggled a banshee. Fix the scene on the jet bridge, greet the attendant, mention nervous first-time flyer, and politely ask whether any activity kits are available. On Lufthansa and Singapore Airlines, the request triggers a seat-side drop of crayons, puzzles, even a child-sized blanket-certified flame retardant under CS 25.853. The pack buys 2 hours of silence and lets you finish an in-flight meal with both hands. Free. A popular travel blogger used the tactic on a New York to Lisbon red-eye. Her toddler fell asleep tracing cartoon aircraft, and strangers offered praise instead of glares on arrival. Peace descends. Parents exhale. Row 37. Aisle seat. And a Harvard student watches a velvet-trimmed pouch vanish into the galley trash the moment dinner trays stack. Economy cabins land dehydrated and pillow-starved, while surplus business class kits, eye mask, lip balm, dental set go unused. On a single lax to Heathrow, British Airways logged 93 kilos of unopened amenity stock bound for incineration, while travelers shelled out 12 pounds on terminal toiletries. Waist squared. Time your move right after carts lock. Stand, stretch, smile at the rear galley attendant, and ask whether any extra kits or bedding need a passenger. Service manuals let crew gift sponsored kits once premium cabins settle. Citing a connecting red eye frames the ask as wellness, not hoarding. Skin stops screaming. The Harvard student returned with a quilted blanket, socks, and hydrating mist, slept 6 hours, and stepped off in Snow Palo camera ready for an 8 a.m. meeting, saving $15 and a pharmacy run. What if a flickering seat screen could buy you 3 priceless inches of legroom? Hidden in maintenance logs, 31% of economy rows carry a minor fault, yet only 1 in 10 passengers reports it. Technical neglect raises fatigue, scores 18%, and costs 48 hours of post-trip recovery. Pain, then bills. Hit the call button the instant you notice a malfunction and politely document it. Part 253 lets crew reseat you when in-flight amenities fail. If the cabin is packed, file a complaint through the carrier's app before touchdown. Most airlines send a credit worth $20 to $75 within 48 hours. Never settle for less. A Denver teacher tried this on a Denver to Boston hop. Her frozen screen earned an exit row and a $50 voucher for the next trip. EU 261 mirrors the rule in Europe that no equivalent seat means up to €75 compensation. Small gripe, big gain. In 2024, satellite glitches blacked out in-flight internet on 68% of a Boston to Heathrow red-eye, while airlines still sold every pass. Stranded in the cloudless cloud, consultants missed deadlines and parents lost FaceTime with kids, then paid another $12 at the next gate just to resend one file. GoGo's 2025 uptime audit shows domestic links drop 37 minutes per segment and carriers lose $18 in loyalty value each time a user quits. Pure irony. Note the outage time, snap a signal, error screenshot, and visit the airline's app chat before wheels touch down. Most carriers partner with Panasonic or Viasat. Their service contracts include service-level credits that convert directly into single-use codes or cash value vouchers once a passenger reports disruption. US.Advisory Circular 150 notes Wi-Fi is an ancillary amenity, so airlines can compensate on the spot without filing forms. A Washington data analyst used the tactic on a 9-hour Tokyo hop. The chat agent typed 2 lines, issued a $25 code, and tossed in a premium pass for her connection. She skipped the airport cafe, uploaded a client deck from 35,000 feet, and landed to a thank you email instead of an apology demand. Connection restored, wallet intact. You finally breathe Bali air, but the carousel spins empty, and that neon dive trip bag is partying in Doha. Your first night's prepaid villa sits empty while you buy shorts at the duty-free. In 2023, 26 million checked bags wandered off course worldwide, and 7% vanished into warehousing limbo. Avoidable chaos turned panic into concierge service. Under US.Part 254 and EU 261 Article 8, a carrier must deliver delayed luggage to your local address at no extra cost once it misses the first scheduled belt. File the report before exiting customs, tag essential items needed, and ask for express courier delivery. Many airlines outsource to World Tracer. The software flags your claim for same-day dispatch within a 50-mile radius. Door-to-door beats baggage claim backlash. A traveler tested this on a Miami to Cartagena flight. He filed the form, grabbed a taxi, and the suitcase rolled to his hostel at 2 a.m. with a $50 amenity kit taped on top. He woke for scuba, training with gear in hand and 0 extra spend. Delay inverted, vacation salvaged. Claim the storm delay like a membership card. A single 4-hour layover spikes airport, spending $46 and cortisol levels 14%. Airlines quietly hold stacks of irregular operations lounge vouchers funded by credit card partners. Unused passes expire each quarter, then end up shredded. Federal Circular 1014 lets carriers dole them out when schedule changes trigger extended passenger inconvenience. Your ticket stub is the trigger. The moment your flight slips past 2 hours late, approach the gate podium before the crowd forms. Present the delay text on your phone and ask whether a courtesy lounge pass is available. Guidelines. Mention any elite status, even the lowest tier. The agent's screen shows a soft benefit quota tied to loyalty retention. Many will click service recovery, lounge, and print a barcode good for showers, hot food, and pro Wi-Fi. Silence the gate chaos. New York marketing analyst snagged a pass in Atlanta, showered, filed an expense report over free espresso, and boarded fresh while seatmates queued for $10 soggy sandwiches. The airline logged a satisfied recovery note, saving a potential compensation claim. Prestige, zero price. A Californian artist on seat 12A quietly slides a birthday card into the seat back pocket and sighs at the dry cabin air. On long-haul birthdays, airlines pour less than 2% of their 40-bottle stock and scrap the rest. Crews are authorized under IATA Cabin Service Memo, CS 2025072 Comp, sparkling wine for milestone occasions, but rarely know who's celebrating. Passengers stay silent by $15 splits on arrival, and memories fizzle. Fix it early. While stowing your bag, cheerfully mention the occasion to the nearest flight attendant and ask if any celebratory drinks might be possible. If inventory allows, they'll tag your seat for a complimentary pour or even a souvenir mini bottle. Some carriers log the gesture, awarding 250 bonus miles for positive in-flight interaction. Keep it polite. Timing plus charm equals bubbles. Toast without paying a cent. An Idaho birthday girl followed the script on a Paris deli red-eye. Crew delivered 2 flutes and a handwritten note after dinner, plus a fast-track voucher she used to skip immigration lines. She landed grinning. Wallet untouched, birthday already legendary. Cheers at altitude. Ever changed a diaper at 35,000 feet, only to find the wipes missing? Yet crews discard 52% of sealed diaper kits after touchdown. The result is cabin panic. You improvise with napkins, seatmates gag, and duty-free kiosks earn $16 for emergency wipes while your baby wails. Beat the chaos. The instant the seatbelt sign clicks off, ask a flight attendant for infant supplies. FAR 121.309F mandates diapers, wipes, and disposal bags in every universal precaution kit, so crew can hand them over without paperwork. Request a quick prep of the lavatory's fold-down table. Many line it with medical-grade sheets, usually reserved for first aid. Silence replaces screams. A Lisbon-based single mother tried this on a Snow Polo Lisbon hop. 2 attendants produced a branded pouch of size 2 diapers, hypoallergenic wipes, and a collapsible bottle. Her baby slept. The aisle stayed odor-free, and the crew logged a positive intervention, netting Jana 500 bonus miles, all because she asked, not begged. Only 3% of economy seats recline flawlessly from gate to gate. A 2025 FAA audit found that leaves 97% prone to jammed hinges or lopsided cushions. Brutal reality. When the mechanism sticks, your spine absorbs takeoff vibration, and chiropractor bills average $120 post-trip. Flag a flight attendant, photograph the seat tag, and submit a defective equipment report through the airline's app before landing. DOT Part 259 and EU 261 label such failures service deficiencies, empowering agents to dispatch goodwill. Coupons worth up to $75 or 5,000 miles on the spot. Minutes later, voucher lands in your inbox. Digital credits count as revenue in airline accounting, so they prefer issuing them over refunds. A Ohio consultant did this on a Seoul to Sydney haul. His recline froze upright at hour 2. He filed the form, and a $75 e-credit arrived at baggage claim, covering the airport train and dinner. Small fault, big payback. 12 little questions unlock a cartload of perks, credits, and calm. Ask at the right moment, and the cabin turns into your personal concierge. That free blanket, sealed soda, or surprise lounge pass doesn't just save pocket change. It buys hours of energy you'd otherwise bleed in queues. Keep the script handy, claim what's owed, and you'll land sharper, richer, happier. Next touchdown, we expose the angle sleep trick that turns to economy seats into a lie flat without breaking any rules. Don't miss it. Not financial, legal, or flight advice. Verify with official airline policy.